Hello and welcome everyone to chilly, freezing, really cold Neenah, Wisconsin. I think the temperature is about 0 around here and they're already talking about closing schools tomorrow, but I have a collection. As the title of the video says, this is going to warm your heart. And as we all know, Valentine's Day is coming and we do like to do a kit about love every year if we can fit it in. It was kind of a real impressive feat that we were able to fit this one in with everything else we had going on at the warehouse this month, but we got it done. Our team is actually still, I think, building these kits, but they will be ready to ship this afternoon. So Deb is our production coordinator here at the warehouse, and she said, as long as I stay 25 kits ahead of Beth shipping them out, we're good. And so I think we are good. So again, welcome everyone. If this is your first time here, maybe you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, make sure you say hello, tell us where you're watching from, and especially if you're new. And I just want to mention that if you have any specific questions about the collection or how to have it shipped or maybe how to join the club, definitely reach out to us directly. I would hate to have one of your important questions get lost in the fray of the chat, or maybe you're watching this long after the video airs. You can always leave a comment on the YouTube channel and I will see that and be able to respond to it. But I just hate to miss a question. So if you need any help, definitely reach out to us and we will make sure that we answer your question. You can email or call. And we have Karen here on phones today. So a real person will get back to you if not answer your call when you make it. So, okay, without further ado, this collection that I'm going to debut today may remind you of a collection from the past. I'm just saying, if you've been around for a while. But if you were here for the Heartstrings collection last year, it lasted about 2 weeks in inventory and then it was gone. Really caught us by surprise. So we're doing a little bit of an update to it and we're calling this one Heartfelt. Okay, and I'm going to give you your first look at this lovely collection. It is not the same as Heartstrings. The cut-apart map is similar and the prints have the same feel, but they're fresh and brand new. So we do have the original Heartstrings prints available as bonus prints. I forgot to grab those. I think I have them nearby, so I will get those in a second. But these are the gorgeous prints that are going to be included in your box if you get the Heartfelt page kit. We've got this one we're calling the music print. It's just so pretty. It has this wonderful mixed media feel. And then we have these two blue prints. They have text on in the background here, so just want you to be able to see the difference. This is the music print and the blue print. These are also available separately by the sheet. And then we have a wonderful color palette with this collection here. So let me go over what's included in the box. We've got one sheet of light pink, then we have two of this darker pink, two light blue, two aqua, two light gray and two dark gray, and that's kind of a nice anchoring color for the kit. And then we have our printed cut-aparts. So as I always say, these help make quick work of finishing your pages. So if you've never tried anything from Club Scrap before, this whole thing, plus all the embellishments I'm about to show you, help you make 8 completed pages. And it's the cut-aparts that make that finishing touch so much easier. You've got your border strips here, you've got journaling prompts, you have quotes and titles. Because to me, that's probably one of the harder things about completing a page, is just having all of this stuff taken care of. And that's where those cut-aparts come in. And believe it or not, these are also available separately while supplies last too. So let me clean up this area here a minute, and I'm going to switch to a camera that is a little bit closer to my subject matter here, and I will show you the beautiful ribbon that we selected for the collection. So to start, here is a yard of, this is a taffeta edge double-faced gray satin, 1 yard of that. 1 yard of a double-faced light blue, kind of aqua colored satin, matches the paper perfectly, of course. And then 2 full yards of the pink and white twine. And let's see, other items. We found these adorable woodcut loves. So those will be nice on your pages or other projects. And then we have these 3, oh, you're bringing me my prints? Thanks, Craig. We have 3 of these miniature tags. Now, they don't look like much here, but check this out. So when I pop this out here, there's a little die cut heart in the bottom of the tag, And I actually used this on the page. So if the heart is still in there, grab it and save it. We'll find a use for it. And you get 3 of those in your kit. Okay. Then five of these really adorable puffy hearts. They have a corduroy fabric on them, so you can adhere them with your favorite adhesive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And finally, a yard of this heart stitched trim. So this is kind of like a soft brown background here with the hearts embroidered into it. Really makes a nice border strip on a page, and I'll show you how I did that on my finished layouts. And as I mentioned, Craig delivered the bonus prints for this. So if you like the style and you want to stock up on more of these prints, you can see from this is the new. So remember, this was the blueprint. This is the music print. This is bonus print number 1 and bonus print number 2, I'm pretty sure. So stock up on these if you like this kit style. I mean, I am in love with it, but you know, it could just be me. I don't know. And by the way, if you are subscribed and you're worried about getting this shipped in your automatically, it will not. You have to order this separately if you would like to receive the collection. Okay, here we have instructions. And again, this is for the benefit of those of you who are new around here and you're not sure how this all works. But I literally take the whole pile of everything I just showed you and I turn it into pages so that there's virtually no wasted materials. So I start out by helping you sort all this paper into the order we'll trim it, and then cut by cut, I will walk you through on a video workshop exactly how each paper gets trimmed. I will help you sort the cutaparts. And in fact, I want to show you what I do is on those diagrams, there's always a number or a pair of numbers. This says, here it says 1 and 2. So once this piece is cut, you know it's going to go on layout number 1 and 2. And we have this amazing little organizer. So then you would put that piece in the pocket labeled 1 and 2. And then when you go to assemble that page, there's the piece. And every little piece on all these diagrams has that pocket name so that you know what layout it goes on. And it's just a really cool system. If you have done pages with us before and you know the system works, and maybe drop a comment that says it works, it works. And then here, of course, is the QR code. So when you get the instructions, you can download these anytime you like. You can follow the QR code or just click the link if you're on your computer or phone or whatever, and I'll take you right to that video workshop. Okay, now for the completed layouts, let's take a look at these. I feel a little rushed this morning because I have one final thing I want to show you, and I was working right until 11:59 to get it done. But here are layouts 1 and 2, and you can see right away how I have been able to incorporate like the cutaparts. And then here, remember that little heart tag? I put a blue scrap behind it. So I even used the little bitty scraps that remain. There's the corduroy puffy heart, the ribbon, the twine. It's all there in like a little cute collage. Here for this tag, I use a slot punch so I can thread some ribbon through it and then added a bow. And here I did what I call the candy wrapper ribbon. Now, if you have questions about how the layout goes together, but you know how to do the whole system or the whole process, I do have the chapter markers in the YouTube video, so you can go directly to the layout image to get your answer. And I usually just kind of talk about finishing touches after each layout is sort of taken care of. Here again, another little mini collage that I built with the ribbon, the heart, the cutaparts, the tag, there's the wood. And then right here, see, we get the little extra heart right there. So I had a lot of fun with this, as you can tell. This one is sideways, that happens. Here are layouts 5 and 6. Again, I was able to build just a really neat collage, and I think this effect just kind of goes with the whole program here. And right there you can see that really sweet heart embroidered ribbon and a lovely bow created with a double-faced taffeta-edged satin. Try to say that 10 times fast. And then finally on page 7 and 8, my favorite feature of this is the cute little hearts. I just tied a little knot in the end of the twine and then taped the end of it behind this guy. And I did that twice. And then I took those 2 thread tails, tied them, and made them look like little balloons on the page. Now look over here, I've got a postage edged cut on this cut apart. And I don't know about you, but I have a whole bevy of supplies from like the 90s. And this is one of those items. Believe it or not, I found the Fiskars paper edgers still available on my Amazon affiliate link. So I asked Karen to have a link for you for that item. It actually comes in a set, and I still have all the pieces from the set, but this is the stamp edged one. So this way you don't have to have a certain size cut apart to get that stamp edge. I know some of you have been interested in the past of what I used to do that, and it was just quick snips with this guy. I don't use decorative scissors a lot, but this one I use all the time. Okay, now I know the question that's coming. If it hasn't come already, it's coming. Do you have a card kit? And once again, the answer is kind of no, but this is what I've been working on this morning. So I started this at 9:30 and I had a staff meeting, and then I spent a few more minutes after the meeting to show you how I transformed the page kit into cards. And I did kind of get pretty much my goal of a dozen cards. I think I made it pretty close. So this is what I did with the page kit, and let me explain the process of that. I found a set of card kit instructions from Club Scrap's past. This happens to be October 2025 Club Scrap Card Kit Autumn Glow. And I think someone asked me last time I did a live, like, how did you pick out the formula that you use to make cards? And I just kind of picked something that I thought I liked. I liked the card structures, and I liked that I could see a lot of the print here. So then I just sat down with my papers and I wrote down a substitute color for each paper name here, and then I followed all the trimming and scoring instructions, and I just substituted the paper from this kit with the papers from this kit, so one for one. And then when I was done, I looked at the assembly instructions and adapted the cut-aparts that came in this kit to complete the cards, and I also supplemented with 1 sheet of rubber stamps. What is that, you asked? Well, these are the images from the Toile kit. I noticed there was a lovely font featured in the stamps. I'll show you on this, my DVD, Hubless DVD case. It says, "You are loved" right here. And then, "Hello, dear. You are as amazing as a dress with pockets. Sometimes miracles are just good people with kind hearts. Many thanks." So I'm like, I think that'll work. So I was able to stamp like "You are loved" right onto the bottom of this scrap, and I covered the lines of what was a journaling tag. Just covered it with paper from a scrap, and then stamped the inside of the card as well. So I really had a good time this morning. If I could have had more time, it would have been great, but I was racing to the finish. It's been, as I mentioned, a very busy week around here, month rather. I mean, it's always busy. What am I saying? But I wanted to show you that if you just give it a little bit of time and creativity, you're going to have so much fun. If you're looking to make cards out of this kit, I know our longtime member, Ann Schilling, she does amazing things by retrofitting our page kits into cards, and she gets a lot of mileage. In fact, I want to tell you, I still have, after all of that, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of paper left, including a print. So I can do another formula with this and make more beautiful cards. So I hope that inspires you. And now I just have one other thing I want to remind you of. This, I went live with this, was it just last week, maybe? Is our One Love kit. Now I want to tell you, am I switched over? I want to just tell you, this is the One Love kit, and it is all about benefiting Jamaica with hurricane relief dollars. So if you pick up the One Love kit today, $20 of the purchase price of that collection goes directly to Jamaica hurricane relief. Okay, we have an organization we're working with. It's called Strategic Response Partners, and Steve over there is a great guy. They're going to be on the ground working in Jamaica for the next 2 to 3 years from this really devastating hurricane. It was Hurricane Melissa. So if you haven't heard yet about the One Love page kit, grab that. Now I want to make sure that you understand we do have another kit that features babies. It's called Little One, different from One Love. Okay, so make sure you grab the One Love kit by February 8th. That's our donation window. And if you grab that kit by February 8th, and more than half of these kits are gone, by the way, so don't sit on it, if you want that $20 from your purchase price to go to hurricane relief. Now let me quick show you what the kit is. Boop. Okay, so this is the kit, the One Love page kit. This is how we sell kits in our little lobby shop here. So if you're from the Fox Cities area in Wisconsin, East Central Wisconsin, you can actually come and shop at Club Scrap. Our hours are listed on our website, but these are the 8 pages just as a reminder. Now I was very careful in choosing the sentiments and quotes and stuff that go on here. It doesn't actually say Jamaica on any of this. It's more like island time. Life is better in the sunshine, adventure, relaxation, everything in between. So we really tried to keep it, while it does celebrate the notable colors of Jamaica, doesn't say anything, doesn't say Jamaica on this. So don't limit your thought process about, I can't use this kit because I haven't been to Jamaica. If you've been anywhere tropical, if you've had a pool party, in any kind of themed event, something like this would be perfect. So just, I want to remind you that this is available. And of course it comes with all the instructions and the video and all the things that you need to make those pages, or you can make whatever you want with it. Okay, I think that's what I've got for you today. That was still a lot, right? So remember, the Heartfelt page kit will not be shipped unless you choose to order it. If you're a member, you can have it shipped with your kit, or you can have it shipped immediately. It depends on how urgent your Heartfelt needs are. And like maybe it's going to be 8 degrees below zero tomorrow and you want to be home crafting. I wish we could get it to you by then, but I don't think that's going to happen. Either way, we are excited to get that Heartfelt kit into your hands. And if you want to get those bonus prints, I know those are going to go fast, so make sure you grab those. And don't forget that by February 8th, grab that One Love page kit. It is going fast. I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity to help our dear friends in Jamaica who are still struggling to find clean water. And we are just so blessed around here and so thankful for all of you who have already purchased that kit. I do have a fundraising goal, and when we reach it, I can't wait to tell you. I can't wait to tell you what we've done as a club and a community. It's just so very exciting. So a big shout out to, I have to thank my team here for stepping up to release 2 special releases in 1 month. It was a giant feat for everyone from Jacqueline, who's designing, and Craig, who does the buying and purchasing and spreadsheets, to Deb and Beth and Karen, I mean, Julie, Everybody played a part in making this happen. So thank you all so much for everything you do. And thank you for your membership and for shopping with us. We really appreciate that too. So I will see you very soon. I think it's actually next week, Wednesday, where I'm going to tell you all about what's shipping from Club Scrap in February. You are going to love it. Okay, I'll see you soon.